Here we have question number 1.8. The question says an antifreeze solution is prepared from 2 to 2.6 gram of ethylene glycol, okay, and 200 gram of water. Okay, so your this is your total component of the solution, and calculate the molality of the solution. First of all, you have to calculate the molality of the solution, and if the density of the solution is 1.072 gram per milliliter, then what shall be the molarity of the solution? So you have given density here. You can calculate the volume in that particular total amount of the given solution. And first of all, before that, you have to calculate molality, right? So what we are going to do now is let's start with basic question answering format. So how you are going to answer this question? So we have question number 1.8, right? So first of all, what we write is given that. What is given that in the question? In the question, it is given that your mass of your ethylene glycol is equal to 2 to 2.6 gram, right? Then mass of water that is given is 200 gram, right? Then density of solution, the density of solution is we have 1.072 gram per ml, right? Then molar mass of ethylene glycol. What is the molar mass of ethylene glycol? That you can also calculate, and the molar mass of ethylene glycol is 62 gram per mole, right? After than that, what you have to first step you have to calculate the molality. Calculate molality, right? So we know the first of all write the formula of molality. What is molality? Molality is equal to number of mole of solute mole by mass of solvent in kg. So for number of mole of solute, what we are going to get is we need to know that what is the moles of ethylene glycol we have, right? So first of all, we have to calculate the mole of ethylene glycol. So moles of ethylene glycol, we have moles of ethylene glycol that we have is 2 to 2.6 gram of ethylene glycol that we have divided by 62, that is molecular weight. So the formula that we used here is number of moles is equal to given mass by molecular weight of that particular component, right? So after solving this, given mass in gram, after solving this, we have 3.59 mole of your number of moles of ethylene glycol. Now what we have to do is we have to convert the mass that is of water that is given in gram into kg, because in solvent we have to keep that mass in kg, right? So mass of water in kg, right? So mass of water, what is given to us is 200 gram, and in kg it is 0.2 kg, right? Now we have all the ingredients. We have to just put it in your molality formula. Molality M is equal to number of solute moles by mass of solvent in kg. So number of solute moles we have 3.95 moles, and solvent in kg is 0.2 kg, right? And this will give you, after calculating, it will going to give you 17.95 mole kg inverse, right? And now after this, what we have to do is we have to calculate molarity, right? So after that, the question has asked is we have to calculate the molarity. So in molarity, first of all, the formula of molarity is equal to number of moles of solute by volume of solution in liter, right? Simple. And now what we have to do is first of all we have to calculate the volume, right? So volume we have to calculate that how much volume it is there in total mass that we have for solution, right? And before that we have to also calculate the total mass that we have as solution, then we can use the density formula to calculate volume, right? So total mass, as we know that density is equal to mass by volume, right? So if we want to calculate volume, then mass by density, right? So we have to know the mass of the total mass of the solution, and then we can use the density formula to calculate the how much volume that mass contains, total mass, right? So first of all we have to calculate total mass of solution, right? So total mass of the solution is we have 200 gram for water, that is given here, 200 gram of water, and 2 to 2.6 gram of 2 to 2.6 gram of 2 to 2.6 gram of ethylene glycol, and that is going to be total sum of 4 to 2.6 gram, right? So this is the thing. And once you got the total mass, then you can use the volume formula from density equation. So calculating volume of solution, we are going to get volume is equal to mass by density, right? So we are going to write mass as 4 to 2.6 in gram, and volume that is we have is density that we have is that mass is in gram, and density that we have is in gram per milliliter, right? And that will going to give you 394.2 ml. Okay, and once you got that volume in ml, you know that the formula of molarity needs volume in liter, so you have to convert this volume into liter. So volume in liter is going to be 394.2 ml not. So into, you have to multiply it with 10 to the power minus 3, and that is going to give you 0.3942 liter, right? So this is the volume you are going to get in liter. Now at last what you have to do, you have to apply the last formula that you have, that is molarity formula, where you have to apply the number of moles of solute that we have is 3.59, and volume of solution in liter, that is 0.3942. The number of moles in of solute is mole, and volume of solution in liter. So the answer you are going to get after calculating it is 9.11 mole per liter, and you can also denote that as capital M. Okay, so this is the answer that you got here. This is the answer, right? So it is simple. For calculating molarity, you have to get the number of moles of the solute and also the volume of the total solution that you have. For getting the volume of the total solution, you need the total mass here, and you have to put that in total mass and density and keep the unit same for everything. So here the density unit is mass gram by ml, so mass also you have to keep it in gram, right? So just little thing you have to keep in mind so that you can get a right answer at the end. After that, you first of all you have to know the number of moles of solute. That is important thing. And then you can get the answer. And in molarity, simply you have to know the number of moles, same thing. But you have to get the solvent mass in kg, right? So for that we have done this calculation. So if you approach that, if you know that what you have want to get, and then you will go from last step to first step in your mind, then you are going to get that what step I have to do for getting my answer, right? So try to do that, and with practice you will really able to formulate these steps while solving the numericals of physical chemistry, right? Okay.